Respected elders, education is the teachers and their students. Welcome. Respected elders, dear teaching and learning communities. Today I have launched a new channel under the head Social Equality. Social Equality. Dear students, I have already been running two channels under the head World of Tamil and English languages. And the second one is Tirukural. Now I have started my third channel. So why I'm doing this? Dear teachers and my grandchildren of learning community. First, I started a channel World of Tamil and English languages. See, first I worked as a science beauty assistant. Then I served as an English PG assistant. Then I served as a headmaster. And I got retired in 2005. From the time of my retirement, I'm doing something. I mean, I have been doing something. I have been doing something. This is since 2005, recording the languages, Tamil and English. And also, I would like to give the essence of Tirukural. And now I have started a journal under the head Social Equality. Dear students and teachers, first we started the journal Tamil, the world of Tamil and languages, Tamil and English languages. On account of giving the phonemes, letters, and grammatic structures used both in Tamil and English. This is my entire intention is giving the whole structure of Tamil and English languages. First, the phonemes used in Tamil and the letters used in Tamil and the grammatical structure. Tamil. Similarly, the phonemes, number of phonemes used in English and the letters used in English and the grammatical structure used in English and the relations between Tamil and English of phonemes, the Tamil and English phonemes, letters. As I feel, it is my utmost duty to give the phonemes and the phonemes of Tamil and English that I have got. I feel I must give to the learning community, education community. Both are my children and grandchildren. So I have started it. And then I started with my second channel, Tirukural and Science. Because Tirukural is the wonderful writings of Saint Thiruval. Tirukural speech, not about a particular language, a particular race, a particular nation. It does not speak particularly about anything. In Tirukural, there is no place for God or any other thing. So, we think the messages that the world has given us, I am doing it in Tirukural. I am giving my explanations with I mean, in a new dimension. See, thousands and thousands of, the explanations, comments have been given further Quran. But mine is totally different. I have given the content, I have given the explanation, and also for each word, for each word, each syllable, I am using to give, I am using to give the meaning in thought. So, further, no, say, feel, to see a crucial equality. I long to see all people who have been born on the earth are equal by rights, by natural rights. Whether they have been born in Africa or in Kanyakumari or in Kashmir or in Washington or in Turkey, wherever they have been born, all are human beings. About 8, 800 crores of people are living on the earth nowadays. So 40, 400 crores male and equal female. Both are equal. A female, a woman has the same rights that a man has. By sex, they are different, that's all. By sex, man does one, woman does another, that's all. But regarding the rights of living, both men and women are men and women are like women's food of women, 400 men and 400 women have the equal rights on the earth to enjoy the material things on the earth. Everybody has equal rights to enjoy the products of the earth. But actually, it is happening. All people are enjoying their rights. No, no. Those who are mentally strong are subduing those who are weak mentally. Those who are mentally strong are subduing, downing, subduing those who are weak by pride. Similarly, those who are strong by physique are trying to undermine the rights of people who are physically weak. So, those who are mentally and physically strong are trying to swindle the rights of the weaker ones, both physically and mentally. They are trying, those who are stronger are trying to swindle the rights of the mouthless, the voiceless. So, I feel as I have served as a teacher, I'm always thinking of equality. It is what right I have, you too have. What right you have, me too have. But this is the nature of justice. But how the world is moving on. So everywhere, people are being separated in the name of language, religion, land, and etc. People are being separated here and there. Who are doing this? The people who are cunning because of their mental power. People who are cunning because of their mental power. They are not rightly using the mental power they have got, but they are trying to deceive and deprive the rights, human rights of ordinary people. So, it is the utmost duty of the learner communities. They are so worried. They are feeling very much regarding the poor treatment of uh, poor people, downtrodden people are being ill-treated by the political class. It is the political class which is totally responsible for all sorts of evils existing nowadays on the earth. Not only in Tamil Nadu, not only in India, but everywhere it is the case. It is the political class that is trying its best to undermine the voice of the mouthless. They are trying their best to deprive their basic rights. So that is why I have started this channel to do my best. So till, till the last breath, let us do something for the advantage of not only the human beings, but for the advantage of everyone. All beings should be respected and helped. So, I do ask me respected elders, the teachers, and students. In my first speech, I have planned to give the facts regarding the origin of the universe, origin of the living beings, and the evolution, um, evolution, evolution of memory from Maggie. So, in the first chapter, I'm going to give the clues. Come, let us see first. Social equality. It is the phoneme R in Tamil. It is the phoneme R in English. Dear teachers and dear students, it is the phoneme R. It is the in Tamil. It is the symbol for the phoneme R, Tamil phoneme. It is the phoneme for R in English. It is the English symbol for the phoneme R. It is the Tamil symbol for the phoneme R. So, first, I'm giving the first couplet from Tirupuri. As for letter A, In the alphabet proceeds, nature in the world, respected elders, teachers and dear students, it is all the languages spoken in the world are having the phoneme R as their base. All the languages spoken in the world are having the phoneme R as their base. And all the living beings, all the living things on the earth are living, having in nature as their mother. All the living beings on the earth are leading a life, having nature as their simply the phoneme R is the mother of all the languages spoken. Like that, earth is the mother of all the living beings on the earth. You see here, R for languages and nature for beings or mothers. Yes, the teachers and dear students, R for languages and nature for living things or mothers. Speech one, origin of the universe and the living beings. Video one, dated 4 2024. My dear students, come, first of all, let us learn the origin of everything in the universe. See, let us see. First let us see the Big Bang Theory. Big Bang Theory. It is Big Bang Theory. What is Big Bang Theory? See, let us see. According to Big Bang Theory, the way for the formation of the universe was laid about 13.7 billion years ago. That is 1350 crore years ago by a single explosion. Dear students, it is the explosion that happened some 13.7 billion years ago. That is some 1370 crore years before. 1370 crore years before, there happened an explosion. Because of this explosion, all the particles in the space go everywhere as minute, very, very minute particles. Then the minute particles, I mean, created by the explosion, started to come together, to join together, and form a solid mass. I mean, the scattered minute particles started to combine with one another and form a big mass. This formation took place some about 1,000 crore years. 1,000 crore years. The small particles started to combine with one another and to form a mass. Thus, the minute masses combined together, forming big masses. Thus, all the stars like the sun, and planets like the earth, and moon that we are having. Thus, stars, planets, and moons came into existence. First, the first explosion in the space happened some 1,370 crore years before. When the scattered minute particles, took some 1,000 crore years to combine together and form big mosses. Thus, big stars, big stars like sun, planets like Earth, moon like that we are having came into existence. Then after some 1,000 crore years, the, the stars, planets and moons came into existence. It is some 450 crore years ago, some 450 crore years before. Yes, some 450 crore years before the universe. It is stars like the sun, and planets like the earth, moon like the moon that we are having, and the space that is the sky. All these things, they are total called as universe, came into existence some 450 crore years before. Dear students, the explosion took place some 1,370 crore million years. 1,370 crore years before the first explosion. It paved the way for the formation of this universe. Thus, the universe came into existence some 450 crore years before. Okay. Then it, the Earth, the planet, the planets, Earth, took 80 crore years. The planet, I don't know, and we don't know whether living beings are on other planets or not. That we don't know exactly. But we know the living beings existing on the earth. So, some or say the universe came into existence some 450 crore years ago. Then after it, after 80 crore years, living things started their appearance. Living things started their appearance on the earth. So the formation of the explosion took place some 1,370 crore years before. And in 1,000 crore years for the formation of the universe. It is stars, planets, the sun, the space, etc. All these things are combinedly called as universe. Then, after some 80 years of formation, 8 years of the formation of the universe, living beings started their appearance. It is some 370 crore years before living beings started there. life on the earth. Then from 370 years, crore years before, the minute living things started to grow and grow. They changed the living things, living beings go on getting changing. All the living beings are getting permanent changes. But for a small change, it takes crore of years. I mean, yes, for a small change in the living being, it takes crore of years. So, since 370 crore years before, living things started their being, started their existence. And from that 370 crore years before, they started to grow. First, I mean, one sense. Some, okay, I mean, some hundreds of years, hundred crores of years, two cents, then for three cents, then 4 cents, then 5 cents. See, I mean, to get this, to change the chronological order, to grow from 1 cents to 2 cents, from 2 cents to 3 cents, it took crores of years. It took crores of years. But that, I mean, 1 cents, 2 cents, 3 cents, 4 cents, and 5 cents. We are we are animals of 5 senses, having extra 1 sense. That is, I mean, rationalizing. So it took some 374 years. The single cell with a single cell being to get trillion crores, a trillion, I mean, trillion, trillion of cells. A single cell got developed trillion of cells within these 370 crore years. And today, we human beings are sitting and talking and taking the messages of I mean, the development of the universe, the formation and development, the formation of the origin of the universe, living things, and everything you are giving. So, when the life started with one cell, has got developed as multi-trillions of cells today. And dear students, from the animals of 5 senses, that is largely the monkey. From monkey through evolution, man came to existence. I mean, man started to get this form some 3 lakhs years before. Man got formation of this. Man got evolution some 3 lakhs years ago. So now we are talking and speaking and doing everything. The second, let me summarize. from the formation of the universe. Dear students, it is some 1374 years before that occurred an explosion, a single explosion in the space. In that explosion, all the things available were were broken into very, very minute particles and they were thrown away. Then these small particles started tying together and form a big mass. Big masses. It took some 1004 years for the formation of big masses. The big masses have been divided into three categories. One is a star, another is the planet, another is moon. For star, the example is the sun. For planet, the example is the earth. And for the sun, moon that we are saying. So what is the star? What is a star? If a mass gives lights, I mean emit light, it is a star. If a mass receives the light and heat and reflect it, it is called a planet. The moon also it gets and reflect light. Plus the stars, planets, and the earth came into existence some 450 crores years before. That is, after the explosion, after 1004 years of the explosion, the universe came into existence. Then, after the formation of the universe, it took some 80 crore years for the formation of, I mean, for the starting of living things on the earth. The living things started their existence by a single cell and they got and they developed the single cell into multiple multiples of triple trillions of cells. That say to take a change in the gene, it takes hundreds of crores of years to get a change in the gene. It takes number of crores of years. Thus, starting the life some 370 years, crore years before, man started his appearance. Some 3 lakhs years before, the money is the forefathers of human beings. Monkey is the forefather of human beings. Man, man got developed. Man got evaluated from monkey. It is Darwin who has spoken all this. I mean, the formation, evolution, how living beings come and how man came to existence. Evolution. Now, let us see the formation of the first explosion and the first the form and the appearance, I mean, the starting of the first living beings on here, and how the monkeys changed, got changed to become a man. From It is the Big Bang explosion. It took place on 1370 crore years ago. Yes. It is the Big Bang explosion. It is the, I mean, it is the photo which shows the explosion that took place on 1 crore 1370 crore years before. Then it is the picture, it is the photo, it shows the starting of living things in the earth, origin of living beings. It took some 370 crore years ago. Then you see, this is the monkey, it is another monkey, it is another monkey. This is development. It is it has grown this. It has developed like this. It has developed like this. It has changed like this. Then it has become a man. You see, first some skeleton. It is orangutan. It is a gorilla. It is chimpanzee. It is a chimpan. Chimpan. It is human. So from man to get this form, man get this form. Man came into existence. Man got evaluated from 3 lakhs years before. Human being started to appear some 3 lakhs years ago. That's we have seen the first explosion and at the starting of the first living things on the earth, and then evolution, gradual evolution of living things from one sense, two sense, three sense, four sense, five sense. And human being. Now, see, it is told origin of human being. About some 3 lakh years ago, sapiens, human beings, emerged in Africa. The first sapiens emerged in Africa through evolution as first. First is Homo habilis. Then it changed into it means it evolved. It evolved into Homo erectus. Then it became Homo sapiens. That is the first man, Homo sapiens, and developed basic survival tools. Then from that, man came into existence. See, theory of evolution. Theory of evolution. It is a theory which explains how living things got their growth from one sense to two, three, four, and five, and how it came to become a man. These are explained by the theory of evolution. Charles Darwin, theory of evolution and natural selection. It is a, a groundbreaking theory of evolution through natural selection. Dear students, it is Charles Darwin who explains the evolution of living beings with the theory of a natural selection. Dear students, it is nature which decides how a living being could live in a particular place, in a particular situations. So it is nature to decide how a living things could live in a cold place, how a living being could exist in a hot place. So it is nature which paves the ways for getting changed according to the atmosphere of the land, atmosphere of the atmosphere of the place. So, Dawkins explains it through his famous theory, natural selection. So, every living being on the earth adapts itself to the environmental factors. It is the environmental factors that compels the living beings to accommodate to the condition. So, according to this, according to this research, the skin of some people are red, black, rose, etc. The skin of the human beings are decided by the nature, by the nature of the, by the circumstances for the environment of the place where they live. So, Darwin proposed that the species can change over time. Species can change over time. They are getting changed over time. So according to as the years goes on, the living this goes on, getting changes. New species come from pre-existing. See, my dear students, we should bear one thing. That is, one thing could come from another thing. One thing could come out from another thing. If there is nothing, then nothing would come out. If there is something, something can come out from that. That's all. We should bear it in mind. If there is rice only, then we can cook it. If there is no rice, then we cannot cook it. So, one thing could come from another thing only. One thing could come from a pre-existing thing only. If there is no thing, then nothing will come out. Okay. See, it says new species come from pre-existing species, and that all species share a common ancestor. That is, we, including human beings and every beings on the earth. The ancestor of the all living is on the earth is what? The ancestor of all the living things on the earth is one. So he says, in this model, each species has its own unique set of, and that all, that new species come from pre-existing species. You see, theory of evolution. Charles Darwin's theory of evolution and natural selection. It is a groundbreaking theory of evolution through natural selection. Darwin proposed that the species can change over time. That is, as the time goes on, time moves on, the species are getting changes. As the time moves on, the species also getting changes in the in their structure, in their body, and in their brain. That new pieces come from pre-existing species. That is, one species could come from one thing that is already existing. That is, one living being could emerge from another living being that is already existing. So, new species come from pre-existing species. If there is no living thing, then no living thing will come like that. And then all species share a common ancestor. That is, all the living beings on the earth An ancestor. There is only one ancestor. Who? The ancestor. Who is that? I mean, third is the forefather of all the living things on the earth. In this model, each species has its own unique set of heritable genetic differences from the common ancestor. There is, my dear students, see, as time moves on, the living beings, the living species gets changes. As time moves on, they are also getting changes. Then each species it's a different qualities. Each each being, each being is getting developed, having different chemical qualities, unique set of characteristics, genetic differences. That is the chemical in their body, in the body of every species are different. So one species is different from another species. It is the time which decides. It is time to decide. So living species moves on, getting changes, having unique heritable qualities, unique genetic qualities, unique set of heritable genetic differences from common ancestors. That is, the forefather was having some sorts of qualities, but the children coming out from that, but the species that beneath the young ones coming out from the ancestor are having different habits. It is decided by nature. It is decided by, I mean, nature, the selection of nature. It is driven by nature. So the children are different from their forefathers, either by I mean figure or by mind. There is a natural selection. So which have accumulated gradually over a very long time periods. Yes, it is time. As time moves on. Yes. I mean, the being with the single cell goes on getting developed and multiplying the cells. And also, the species coming out from the previous species are different in their habits, in their heritage. They are having different qualities of physical and mental growth. I think this has been beautifully explained by Darwin. In another class, we would see how he explains, the evolution, which are accumulated gradually over very long time periods. So, here I would like to say nothing on the universe is a creation, only that evolution. Dear students, we should bear in mind nothing on the universe is a creation. As the Bible says, it is the Adam and Eve was Adam and Eve were created by God. Nothing is only mythology. That's all. It is not a truth. So, so I would like to say, nothing on the universe is a creation, only an evolution. You should bear it in mind. You should believe yourself. We are all of evolution. We are not created. We have been evolution, evoluted. We have been evoluted. We have not been created. Anything else. So, see, as I have as I have selected this platform to establish my thought that every human being on the earth are equal by rights. Every human being on the earth are equal by rights. To establish, it has been already established. So I think I focus something to say to my children. So I'm talking to you. So you should bear it in mind. It is nothing but the earth is a creation, only an evolution. Yes. And my dear students, so far I have explained oh, you have seen, my dear students, before going the social equality, in the first speech, in the first speech, I have given you the basic factors regarding the formation of the universe and the origin of living beings and the evolution of man from a heat and how we are today and what is the importance of the evolution theory of Charles Darwin. It is Darwin who first proposed the fact that all living beings on the earth has come to life because of evolution. None created them. They got their form and sense through evolution. That's all. So we should bear one thing again. That is everything on the earth, every living being on the earth is only evolution. Nothing on no human being, no living beings on the earth was created. No living thing on the earth was created. Every living things on the earth is only because of evolution. So, my dear students, again, I would like to say that I have the right, I have the right as a human being to enjoy my rights that nature has given. I have the right to eat what I like, what my body accepts. I have the right to eat, but to cut that eatables, I have to work. That's my duty. So, so out of other living beings, out of other animals and birds and insects, they are under the care of, and they are all the animals and birds and insects are under the control of a nature. They are under the direct control of nature. It is Mother Nature. It is looking over them. But regarding man, Man gets out from the control of nature. He has started to create of his own. So it is, I mean, it is the sense, common sense, that has made man to feel himself. So, to eat and wear, that is for my belly and back. I have to eat. So, then only I will enjoy. If I have the right to enjoy things on the earth, then also I have the duty to do to the church. So every man on the earth, from the time of his, from the time of his physical fitness to the physical or mental, he should do that one. But till is lost to breathe, he should do the work as possible as he, as much as he. And also he goes the range. Do you enjoy your science? But nature is given. We should be. It's in the following classes, in the following speeches, we would say that whatever we discuss, there should be rational. We are no coach should be trying to get the feeling of others, either by religion or by time or by cost. Cost is the worst evil. Cost is the worst virus that man has invented. As man has invented God to disgrace human beings, man has invented caste. The system of caste is existing only in India. That we will see about all these things in the following speeches. So, okay, respected elders, education is a teaching community and the learning community. That is the teaching community of my children and the learning community of my grandchildren. It is my kind and complete request to you, whether you are a male or female, first of all, learn to respect others as yourself because they have the right as you are. As you are. If you can lend your help to others, don't try to deprive either the things or rights of others. It is not a human. So you should learn it. In the following speeches, we would say many more things you would say. Respected elders, educationists, dear teachers and dear students, I thank all of you for watching my first speech regarding the formation of the universe and the origin of the universe and living things and human beings and the earth. Till I meet you in the next class, I wish all of you a very nice and sweet time. Thank you.